Record. All right, cool. Well, you guys, ladies, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Great weekend. I did myself. I didn't do much besides work. That's really it. Those are literally my weekends now. I kick it here by myself and, gather my thoughts. But I was thinking about this movement. I actually, Nicole had hit me up. And before, I had seen, basically, matter of fact, let's go over some updates right now. Let's go over some updates. Number one update, the website. The website will be done this week. The membership page, the tour page, which I get a mock-up of the tour page tomorrow evening. Basically what the tour page is, you guys all saw your capture pages, right? That was the first picture. Basically, it's like, click the video, blah, blah. So basically when people, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you, ladies. Let's make it easy. Okay, let's go here. Okay, boom. This right here, right? These will be your capture pages. These will be different capture pages that you will have. Obviously, there's another one that you can choose from as well. I can pull it up if you guys want me to, but for now, this will be it. So basically, when we click this right now, we don't have a video. I'm glad you like it, Nicole. For right now, we don't have a video. So don't Snapchat this yet. You know what I'm saying? No pictures, no nothing. For right now, we don't have a video. So basically, what happens when the ladies click this, like it's gonna go play a video, it's gonna go to the next page and then go to the opportunity video, basically with the animation. So basically, once I get the Airbnb, we get everybody together, we'll have a video that actually plays. But for right now, we're playing with the mind a little bit. So when the ladies do click it, it goes straight to the next page, which will be the tour page. And then the tour page will have, I'll show you real quick. Let me see. The tour page will have this. And I'm going to explain to you guys what we're going to do with this as well. If you guys have already seen it, but let's play it again.
Have you heard of Boss
Everybody can see it, right?
No? Then pay close attention to this video. According to statistics from Fortune.com, women are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in America. And Boss Babe Millionaires are helping females just like yourself to step into their entrepreneurial genius. We get it. You're tired of the glass ceiling and job inequality. Let's face it, you are overworked and underpaid, and that college debt has got to go. If you're flat out tired of using your genius to build someone else's business, and you want to step into your own, that's exactly why we created this movement. Boss Babe Millionaires has partnered with the most reputable company in the direct sales industry, the roadside assistance company, Motor Club of America. Utilizing their services and our proven daily income system, we have been helping women all across the country make thousands of dollars every single Friday like clockwork. But maybe you don't want to join MCA because you already have a vehicle, or you have one in mind. Maybe you want to join the Boss Babe Millionaires movement to get access to our exclusive coaching group, our training, and our incentive program. So, if you are motivated and ready to step into your inner millionaire, partner with Boss Babe Millionaires today. Get back to the person that sent you this video and let them know you're ready.
So at the end of this video, it's going to end like this, right? What I'm going to have next, it's going to be like this. It's going to say, hold on, let's see if I can pull it up, show you ladies. I was working on it. I still need to have more to do to it. But can you guys see this or no? No? Okay, hold on one second. There we go. Perfect. You guys see it now? Yeah? Okay, perfect. So basically, we're going to have this at the end. I want to hear from some of the girls in our, so obviously I'll say women in our movement. And then I'm going to have a couple of videos of, you got the videos that you guys did of why you guys joined. So I'm going to add a couple of those because this is only a minute long. So it's not that long. You know what I'm saying? Well, this, okay, on your website, on your capture page that leads to the tour page, you're not going to have this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm actually going to make this today and then send it to you guys so you guys can send it out during the week until the website is done. Okay? So you have something to use in the meantime. And I'm actually going to have, obviously, you want to hear more about the movement, and then I'm going to have, just a couple of videos of why you girls joined, just maybe 3 of them. And I'm going to have a link to see, for the YouTube page, if you like, if you want to hear about more, hear about more of the reasons why some of the girls joined, or hear from more individuals go to this website. I'm gonna make a website just for the not a website, but just make a link for all for the video of why everybody joined, right? And so I'm gonna have that. But on your tour page, it's gonna have this video, and then basically everything on your tour page is gonna be catered to everything that was talked about in this video. So it's gonna talk about the coaching, it's gonna talk about the incentive program, it's gonna talk about the apparel, it's gonna talk about the training and whatnot, the community and whatnot. And so it's gonna have all that. And so basically for the girls who don't want to join MCA, so for the girls who don't want to join MCA, they are going to have the option to where they can pay $100 and then $25 a month. So basically with the affiliate commissions, you guys will be able to make $50. I'm giving you guys $50 commission, 50% commission. So you're still getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So the girls who don't want to join MCA, even though it'd be smart for them because they're paying less and they have the opportunity to make more, they still, it's almost like a psychological thing. You know what I'm saying? You can pay the 100 and then you guys get 50, or you can pay the 40 and you guys get 80. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gonna encourage them to pay the 40 because obviously they'll get more money, but it also your commissions are gonna be a lot higher, right? But if they pay the 100, you're still getting paid a $50 commission. You know what I'm saying? Plus, yes, go ahead.
One thing I found on the TVC Matrix website, when I was asking you about like my commissions and stuff, if people are already in MCA or have had MCA before, been enrolled with MCA or whatever, and they decide to sign up with you, of course, after the 90 days, you get like a split commission. So they split it up basically over the course of however many months. It's like, you can go ahead, but it's like $9 I got for a couple of people because they've already been enrolled in MCA, but they called it in like an advance commission. So you get it, but as they pay every month, like you get paid on that.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. I was wondering, I was getting those 924s too. I just didn't say anything. I was like, whatever. But now I know. So basically, again, they'll have those two options. And you guys again will get a 50% commission. So that'll be beautiful. So basically what they're gonna get within that package, I'll show you guys so we can get the picture real quick. 1 second. Let's see, small. See, right here. All right, perfect. All right, let's go. Share screen, and then so basically you'll get access to this. And so basically, you'll be able, everybody can see this, right? Okay, perfect. So basically, everybody will get access to, you have a commissions tab, you have a training tab. You know what I'm saying? That's where all this stuff is. This is just some of the stuff. I'm still adding more stuff. As far as obviously, Facebook is going to talk about branding 101. So it's going to talk about just like different marketing things that I have. Just because some people just come in like you'd be surprised about how many people don't understand the basics. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to include the basics of like, the effects of having, a picture as a status, and the effects of having just a title or a caption. I'm going to have video marketing and everything. And so I'm going to have it for, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, because I feel like those are the leading ones. Obviously, I'm going to add YouTube on there as well. But you're going to get like literally everything that I do as far as, branding and, the marketing strategies that I come up with in my head. I'm gonna have all that available. So that's for you guys, and obviously for the newest person who is just getting into making money online, or just getting into making money for themselves online, or building a brand for themselves. Obviously, with everything you're learning here, you'll be able to apply it to your own personal brand, and generate income for yourself. I'm gonna have an advanced section for doing the stuff that we're doing now, to where you can learn how to do affiliate commissioning for your own brand and your own product and whatnot. So I'm gonna make an advanced section for that. Let's see what else. I showed you guys basically a lot of this, but I'll show you guys what this will be the login page is going to look like. Obviously, you saw it already, but this is what the login page is going to look like. So you can log in, you'll have your own account, you'll have your own links. You know what I'm saying? Access to all that as well. Where else was I going with this? Let's see. Okay, can you guys see me now or no? Cool. So yeah, so basically that's for all that, and that'll be done this week. Again, like I said, I'll get you guys that animation video that you guys can use this week. If you have a girl that's interested or just wants to know about it, and you're tired of seeing my video of my face, you can put in that video, and it'll explain exactly what we're trying to accomplish. Short, sweet, to the point. So yeah, that's the update on that stuff. I talked to Printful and Shopify. I know the quality, is decent. You know what I'm saying? But like all the orders that had taken a while, what happened was my card got declined, right? Because I had fraud on my card, so I had to get a new debit card. So basically, what happens? Printful charge my card, they make the product, and they shoot the difference. And obviously, I'm taking the difference, putting it back into the business. But my card got declined, so it held up a lot of orders. So I finally got, I got a new card, put it on file, and pushed everything through. So everybody's shirts and whatever they ordered, pillows, iPhone cases will all be there this week. You should be getting an email for that as well. So again, I apologize for the hold up on that, but that's definitely getting to you this week. Everything I talked to Shopify on the phone, and everything's good to go. So that's that. The next thing I want to talk about. Okay, this is what I really wanted to harp on, because I find that I tell you guys my vision about this all the time, and I let you guys know how serious I am about this. But I really wanted to really let you guys know how serious I am about this movement and the vision and the image that I want to give BBM. It's very important to me that that we give the image of BBM of being I don't want any type of what's the word I'm looking for? Provocative or like
ratchetness.
Huh? Go ahead.
Ratchetness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep this professional as hell. I don't want it's like obviously we all know sex sells. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. But there, we can still keep it extremely, extremely classy and sexy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go I'm 27 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting wiser. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. And like I was telling somebody else, I was like, look, I want this brand to be something that I can bring my little sister to. You know what I'm saying? I want this brand to be something that I can put my little sister in this. I know, and I have the confidence that she is, going to get the best branding, the best training, and still, get the same respect of being a classy woman and selling an amazing brand. I don't want, I don't want provocative. Like that's not, I'm over those times. You know what I'm saying? I grew up a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so now I really do think about my sister when building this brand. When I introduce this to her, because she's gonna be a badass boss. You know what I'm saying? So when I introduce this to her, I want her to, sell the image of respect for women. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, you can still be sexy. That's what makes you who you are. But I want, the image that I have for this in my head, it was like, I want this to be a brand where everybody is equal, and a woman says that they can be invited to this. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what ethnicity you are. I don't care your background. I don't care if you're a felon. I don't care if you're a saint. I don't care what size you are. I don't care if you're big, small, tall, whatever. I don't care if you're the most petite thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want all women. You know what I'm saying? And I want to keep it and portray that image within this brand. I want this brand to represent women across the board. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen a lot of different marketing. I've seen a lot of different marketing for different brands, for other women's movements. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this brand to represent that. You know what I'm saying? I want this brand to represent something that everybody can be involved. And something that, your children, something that you can introduce your children to and understand that they're going to get the best value and get the same respect, and portray an image of unity and woman empowerment. Because at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. It's all about empowering other female entrepreneurs. Take a look at a different vehicle that could potentially, that will change their life if they take it serious. You know what I'm saying? But also empower other women to do the same, because we all understand that becoming an influencer online, and ultimately this is what BBM is about. Not only is it about empowering women, but it's all about becoming an influencer online. The average influencer online makes $100K a year. $100K a year. I'm gonna use this as an example. The girl from the little 13-year-old, Cash Me Outside. Cash Me Outside. She is doing $100K a month for her ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? She's doing $100K a month just because she has influence she has an influence, she has a following. When creating your brand, you're creating something of influence. And the influence I want people to create within this brand is positivity, women empowerment. And if everybody can become an influencer online, it just takes consistency. It takes time. For some people, it happens overnight because you get the publicity. You know what I'm saying? For others, it's going to take 5 years. For some others, it's going to take 10 years. For some, it's going to take a month. But I want to instill, and I want you guys to instill that same into anybody that, look, If you stay consistent, you will build a following no matter what. Because I always tell you guys, you're somebody's hero, right? Someone's always watching you, right? That's only going to increase as you stay consistent in building your own personal brand. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, by default, you will become an influencer if you stick to it and you keep providing value to the market. But make sure make sure the value that you bring is professional. Make sure the value that you bring is somebody somebody worth listening to, that they can introduce their daughters to, and be like, hey, I want my daughter to check out Kim and the value that she brings to the market. I want my daughters to meet Nicole because of the influence and the way that she empowers other women, not only women but people in general. You know what I'm saying? That is what I want this brand to represent. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, like, my face is going to fall off for this. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just the guy that's just setting up the platform, getting everything ready, and then giving you guys the skill set that I've acquired over the past 5 years. Some of you have been doing this as well and build personal brands for yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? But, like, once you have people start wearing your clothes with your initials on it, you know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a feeling. When I scroll down my timeline, I see people wearing my initials. It means more. I know that they're wearing my vision. They're wearing my passion. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's dope. And eventually you guys will get to that point where people are wearing your brand. For real, I salute you. I appreciate you for always showing love. But soon you guys are going to have your own brands too. You're going to be scrolling down your timeline like, damn, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never would have thought people would be wearing my clothes. Like, you're going to get to a point where you have that type of influence on your audience, on your specific niche, or whoever you're influencing. And so I want to make that, that image a positive image. You know what I'm saying? But also a very inviting image. You know what I'm saying? Because I think some people feel some type of way when they see only one type of image. They're like, I can't be a part of that because I don't fit that, that category. I don't fit that image that they're trying to portray. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want this, and all of us together, working together, we can definitely instill, a very positive image and a very positive, it is obviously going to be very big. Like, you guys saw the video I sent you of the girl the guy who used that girl's ad and got 4,000 shares, right? You guys saw the funnel, right? I showed you guys all that, right? It was trash. It was absolutely trash. I'm sorry. Think about when your video, when we scale your video to get that much traffic. Think about your conversion rate. He did 71 sales in a week with the shitty funnel. I'm sorry, it was horrible. Now imagine, and this crazy part is he did not have one female in his funnel, not one. He had dudes explaining what MCA was. He did not have one girl in his funnel, and he did 71 sales in a week. 71. Now imagine when you have a platform like this that we've created. Times that by 3. I truly believe that. Not only from MCA sales, but also commissions from affiliate sales as well, because from the girls who don't want to do MCA. You know what I'm saying? And all it takes is for one ad to pop off and then scale it up. Like I said, I did it myself to show you guys the proof that it works. You can generate sales. But once we get the videos for you guys, we get everything, the proof and the testimonies, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And what you want to do is you want to add your Snapchat code to your videos. I've been telling you guys, I've been getting so many Snap friends. And the only thing you want to use that as is it's just a follow-up. It's going to follow your everyday life. If you're providing value, you know what I'm saying? You're showing that you're conducting business on your Snapchat. Everybody's like, okay, finally they're going to be like, okay, I want to learn what's good. You know what I'm saying? I want to take this time to actually learn. I want to take this time to actually learn how they're building a business. And then boom, they send me the link. I'm ready to sign up. You know what I'm saying? That's how this business works. I'm actually having Joe create a copy follow-up email as well for the leads that you're going to get through your funnel. So you guys don't have to do that. That will already be in place for you. And the copy is going to be good. And so again, I basically wanted just to reiterate the vision for this movement. And I want you guys to understand that, that this movement is going to be big. It's going to be really big and hasn't even launched yet. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't even really launched yet, because once this website is done, all it is ad work from there. It's ad work from there. We just run ads. You won't have to convince a soul. You won't have to talk to anybody you know personally. Because I got to the point where I'm like, I don't need to talk to anybody I know anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because the ads are booming. It's like I'm getting new blood, new people who've seen, who've never seen this type of business model, who's never seen, they never even heard about branding themselves online. You know what I'm saying? They've never even witnessed like how, because they think it's a scam. The thing that we have over everybody else is that we have a group. If you look at all the ads that people are doing that are making money, they're doing it individually. That's going to give us the upper hand. You know what I'm saying?
Credibility.
Yeah, it's gonna give us a credibility because all the testimonies, every time you guys make video, that's all gonna be on the website. And the more video testimonies, all that's gonna be on the website. It's gonna be like clockwork. You're gonna close so many sales. I promise you. You will close so many sales. It's gonna get to the point where you can't handle all the inquiries coming in. But that's why we have a system in place. Because right now, I don't even. You guys want to see something? I'm gonna show you guys something. Actually, I'll show it on my screen. I'll show it on my screen so you guys can see firsthand what I'm talking about. Let's go right here. Can you guys see this? Yeah? Okay, bet. Okay, I know. Let's go right here. Like, look at all of these messages, man. Just like messages. It's just nonstop. You know what I mean? It's nonstop. You're gonna have so many leads that it's not even. And obviously, like you want to talk to some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to people. Like I'm like, hey, just add me on Snapchat just so you can see what I do. And they'll hit me up on Snapchat. That's why I added this into the template. I made a whole new Snapchat for this because I was like, I don't want my personal Snapchat. I mean, you guys can have your personal Snapchat being involved. You know, it's fine because you're gonna build your following and build your credibility. But I made a whole nother Snapchat for this. You know what I'm saying? So I can just funnel everybody to my paid like TW Snapchat. And I'm gonna have so many freaking people just adding me on Snapchat and want to be my friend. I'm just gonna just drop nuggets, talk about the training, and then you can literally show your back office. You can show all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then people, it's just how you close. It's just another way to follow up and close. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna create a template for you guys that you guys don't have to make for yourself. All you have to do is just plug in your URL, and then boom. Obviously, it's not gonna look like this. It's gonna be way different and way better and way tailored to BBM. So it's barely gonna talk about MCA at all. It's gonna talk about BBM. You know what I'm saying? So you guys will have your own template that I'll create. So everything, literally, basically, you guys don't have to do anything. Anything. Only thing you'll need to learn how to do is create successful and scale your ads. Everything's in place for you. Everything's in place for you. All you gotta do is learn how to plug your new girls in and make sure that they have their system set up, and it's clockwork from there. It's clockwork from there. Because once everybody's ads starts, once you start making money every single week, you start using put money away for ad money. You know what I'm saying? I've already dropped like $500 on ads. And I was like, yo, because last week I made $2,200. $2,200. And I paid $500. So technically I made $1,200-$1,300. That's a hell of an ROI. For nothing. For nothing. Literally just sitting here and plugging people in. You know what I'm saying? And your guys are going to hit so much better because, one, you guys are females. Females trust other females. And if they have a funnel that's catered to females, it makes it even more trustworthy. That's what I'm saying. If that dude can do the numbers he did with his funnel, times that by 3 or 4 with our funnel. So we're in a great position. Just once everything's done, it's done. And then next thing you know, we're going to be on these calls. We're going to have momentum calls on Sundays. Get started calls on Mondays with Nicole. And then we're just going to have literally just ads. We're just going to be working together, figuring out which targets are working best for us. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else will be in place. Only thing we need to focus on is scaling our ads, finding new ways to run ads like YouTube, like Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Just expanding our education on ads. And that's the only thing we're going to focus on. We're going to become one big ass advertisement agency.
I have a question.
Yes.
So like when we barely start running the ads, how much like about what's like the minimum
$5.
that we might be spending, if that makes sense?
$5. Every ad you do right now, $5.
Okay.
You need to test, see how it hits.
Okay.
And I'll keep showing you guys my ads. Every time I do a new ad, I'll show you what I do. Like, okay, $5. I just put $5, and I'll show you when to accelerate it, and not to when it's a dud. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I scaled the one I ran. I ran 5 duplicates. I saw which ones would give me the lowest cost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll show you guys again. Do you guys want to see again what I'm talking about? Okay, perfect. I'll do that right now. Let me see.
Did you scale in the last webinar? I know I got on really late.
I did, but I didn't record it. But
yeah,
I'll show you right here. I'll show
okay.
you exactly what I did. Let me see. Okay, perfect. Let's go back. Let's go to adverts. Excuse me. Let's go to adverts. Okay, boom. I got an ad going for like. I ran an ad for like a video that had nothing to do with, actually, no, I'm gonna explain to you guys. Awesome. Let me see. So these are the ads I have active right now. Obviously, these ones did amazing. Look at that, 36,000. So you guys see this, right? Cool, 17,000. So these ones were the ones that were hitting the most. I mean, reach, look at that, almost 100,000 reach. You know what I'm saying? These were the ones that were hitting up. So these ones
that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Look,
When did you run it?
Huh?
When did you run it?
I ran this, it was on last Thursday. And so, but look at these ones. Look, I'll show you. Like, this is the top one. You see TW1, copy. Look, go down right here. TW1, copy. This was the original. But look at these ones. TW copy. Look at the price. I mean, look at these two. 0.02. That's why I'm not running those. I don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. So I eliminated the ones that were not effective. You know what I mean? I tested them out. These ones were not effective. So I didn't bother with them. I wasn't getting that much out of them. So I came down to these final 2, which were doing amazing for me, and I scaled up. That's when you scale. Is when you when you analyze which ones which ad you're getting the most out of. You know what I'm saying? You're reaching the most people.
I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's the same ad though, right? It's just a duplicate. So what's the difference? Like, how is the one reaching more people? Like, what's different about it that it's being able to reach more people like that?
That's okay. Because you gotta think about this. Hold on one second. I'm about to take it off.
Amanda, is when you end up having to go back and the people that you reach, like males and then Donald Trumps and then Democrats, when you go and you start funneling those and filtering those out, that's what's going to make the difference. That's why he said you got to find your sweet spot. Yeah. So if you do it with those different people's reach and it doesn't work, then you go back and you change it. You use the same ad. You go back, you change it, and then you see if you could get a decent reach. If you get a good reach from that, then you duplicate that.
Yes, that is.
Okay, thank you. I was thinking it was that, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, and that she made a great point, because you think about when your target markets, think about the target markets you have. It's like, okay, it's sending out an ad to, because think about, we did, my target market was 48 million, right? So think about one ad's being sent to 3 million people, 3 million different people. Another ad's being sent to another 3 million different people. Another ad's being sent to another 3 million different people. Another ad's being sent to another 3 million, a demographic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever ones that are hitting the most in that area, that select area, those are the ones you want to keep. You feel me? And that's why I kept those ones, because they were doing extremely well. So I was like, run it up. I was like, I got money to play with. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm going to throw 300 and see what happens. And on Thursday night, this is why you want to keep track of your sales. Because on Thursday night, I got 4 sales in 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 4 sales I made was 160. Well, that's 320? No, that's, 160. That's 320, right? Yeah. So $320 in 45 minutes? Are you kidding me? So I know on Thursday, what do you think I'm going to do on this Thursday? At like 5 o'clock. I'm throwing $1,000 on that ad budget. Because if I can make 4 sales in 45 minutes, If I throw 1,000, it's going to speed it up and accelerate it. I could potentially make, what? What's 4 times 6? You know what I'm saying? 24, that's almost $2,300 in 45 minutes. That's the power of this ad stuff. You know what I mean? Once you find your sweet spot and you analyze your ads, that's why it's important. It's going to save you money in the long run. That's what any business does. And any business, they scale and they advertise. This is traditional business 101. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just a different type of business model. You know what I mean? And so once you find that sweet spot, you run it up. And then Friday I did okay. I did like 7 sales. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. My budget's gonna be about, like $300, not $1,000. You know what I mean? Because because last Friday I did okay. I didn't do great. I mean, 7 sales in a day is damn good. Don't get me wrong. Like that's still good money. What's 80 times 7? You know what I'm saying? Like 320.
560.
Yeah, I mean that's damn near. You know what I mean? That's $500 a day. Just from the crib. Like I've been at the crib the whole time. You know what I mean? Like I don't laugh.
Shout out to the mathematician real quick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, my numbers are good, but my numbers ain't good. And so that's why I got a calculator. But that's what I'm saying though. Like that's the power of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was able to do it, first. So I can just show you guys physically like what it's like and how it's done. So you guys know, like you guys are seeing firsthand. Like I'm not like just talking out my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I really know, like I'm getting this stuff. And then, like my costs have been amazingly low. You know what I mean? Like today I started, ladies, today I started out on a $100 ad spend. It was fluctuating at 0.002, 0.003, and 0.004. It was fluctuating back for like an hour. For that first hour, I spent 34 cents. I reached 2,000 people with 34 cents. With 34 cents. And then I think Facebook caught on a little bit, and then it went back to 0.01. So, but by the time that I spent, $30, I had reached 15,000 people for $30.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, when you have a funnel that's going to convert like your guys's, like I'm still using the DIM system, and it's okay, but once I come up with my personal system, it's going to be 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? But your guys' market is different than mine. You know what I'm saying? It's going to convert at a lot higher. So your $30 could turn into, that could have been like $10, $15, $100 off of, you know what I'm saying? Off of $34. That's a hell of an ROI for a day. Imagine making a band a day. It's silly. And people are doing this already. You know what I'm saying?
With crappy ads at that. With crappy ads. Low budget ads.
And no community.
Yo, she had no emotion. She had no excitement. She's like, look at my money. She couldn't even pick it up right. But I was like, come on.
There's no community behind it. When you have a community, people join people, and ultimately people want to be a part of something at the end of the day. Make money is great, but who wants to make money alone? You know what I mean? It's like people want to be a part of something. And so now you have this plus making good money. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, oh my goodness.
That's literally like the main objection to like when talking about MCA or BBM with people. They're always like, oh, I always join those things and like they just abandon you. They don't teach you anything and this and that. Like they always talk about like how there's no teamwork and no community. So I let them know that BBM is completely the opposite.
Right.
And there's proof, like we're really doing it,
Right.
So.
That's most of what I've even been talking about with people, because that's why I joined. Like that I'm here with a group of women. We all have the same motive, but we're not, there's no competition. We're not fighting with each other. We're encouraging each other.
Exactly. And that's going to give us upper hand. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because I'm telling you, like, I think I did about 7,000 total in this month, just from MCA alone. 7,000. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, okay, bet. That's great. But now we're about to run it up because I'm about to, what? You guys know what I'm about to do with the Girls Funnel 2? I'm about to make my own videos. I'm like, look, I got an amazing group of women. I'm like, use this link. But the only thing about it I'm going to do with you guys, I'm going to have different ads. I'm going to have one ad, and I'm going to have all you guys' links on a rotator. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's links gonna be different. Like because I'm gonna have a set site. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, I don't know, BBM something. I'll call it something. But I'm gonna set site, but I'm gonna have your guys' links rotated. So you guys are just gonna have ads, just money, just sales, just popping up, and you know what I mean. And you're thinking like, where the hell did that come from? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna run ads for that, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Like my marketing strategies are just free and just unreal. Like I don't think anybody has a brain like I do. Like I really don't. And so it's like what I'm about to do for y'all, like and show y'all how to do it. You'll be like, damn, that shit really work. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like it's gonna be dope. It's gonna allow you to generate a lot of money. And I mean, all it takes is for one of you guys to make $10,000 in a week, and then it's game, set, match. Hell, even $5,000 in a week, it's games. Hell, $2,000 in a week, it's game, set, match. You know what I'm saying? Let alone 10. You know what I mean? Then it's just like, then what do you think your warm market's gonna do? Everybody you know personally, they'll be like, well, I mean, obviously, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? And that's like those are more sales without ads, because they're just coming because you attracted those sales naturally. They weren't forced. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how this works. I mean, you know what I mean? Everything's going to be in place. Again, ladies, I appreciate the ladies that are on this and the ladies that have been active, the ladies that, that really believe in this movement. I appreciate your patience. You know what I mean? You guys got in. Like, I want to apologize personally because I should have been more prepared before I launched this. I should have had all this done before I launched this. Before I started talking to girls about it. I want to apologize personally because I should have had everything in place. So I think
you could have, though, to be real, because you need our feedback. Just saying.
That's very true. I didn't even think about that. That's very true. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm glad,
Whenever you start up something new that like no one's tried before, because that's really what the fuck this is. There has to be a lot of unpreparedness, if that's the right way to say it, because you don't want to go into it with this like mindset of this is how we're gonna do it, because you got to see how it works.
Right.
So I'm glad that you're open to hearing out ideas and trying out the shit that we're saying. Hey, this is working. I'm glad that you're giving us freedom here as well.
Of course. I think. The one thing I've learned about anything, any craftsman or any artist or any type of, someone who's really good at their craft, you always let them work, but you always you need input. Like with people who are really good at things, like my tattoo artists and stuff like that, I say, here's my idea, do what you do, because that's this is your area of expertise. You know what I'm saying? And so your guys' input is just allowing me to okay, boom, 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 boom. I can just create what you guys put in. You know what I'm saying? So again, I want to thank you ladies for being, staying put apart as far as the developmental stage of this all, because without your guys' input, I don't think I don't think it'd be as good as it's going to be. It's going to be great. I don't believe in good. I believe in greatness, and so I really do believe that this is going to be great. And so yeah, after this week, we should be up and running full. And these calls are just going to turn into, girl, my target market right here. I did about 1,500 a day. How much you do? You feel me? And so it's gonna get to that point where that's all our conversation now. We're running literally a legitimate, advertising agency, and it's gonna get to a point where we're hiring, where you ladies are gonna make so much money that you're hiring people to run your ads because you're training them to run your ads for you. You developed a team of maybe young college students, maybe younger kids. Like, here, I'll pay you. You're literally creating a business within a business. You know what I'm saying? So you can get people who are just turning, who aren't even old enough, 16 years old. Hey, I'll pay you whatever, X amount of dollars. This is what you need to do. You train them. Now you have your own agency. Now you can live your life because you've hired people to run ads for you. It's a business. All we're doing is advertising. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather advertise than recruit. You know what I'm saying? Advertising versus recruiting. Advertising run the world. The beautiful thing about it is that we're at the beginning stages of the internet, that we have a skill set now that we're 10 times ahead of all the people who don't even believe that online money is real. No matter how many times you show them. I can show someone 1 million days that I made $1 million in a week. Someone's going to be like, that's not real. No matter if I go to the bank and pull out the damn receipt and show it to their face, like, look, bro, they're going to say, how many people in my inbox still say, bro, is that real? I'm like, I don't know what more you want me to do, fam. I don't know. I literally was at the bank. I went inside the bank, and I sped it up a little bit just so we wouldn't waste time. But I literally physically was wearing the same clothes. I can't edit this shit. I did it from my iPhone. I'm like, bro, like, here's my receipt and my bank account number, and people still gonna ask, is this real?
With your name on it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, son. I'm like, I at that point, I don't know. So that's how I know that we're at that we're at a point that like the internet is just starting. You know what I mean? There's still billions of people who don't even have a Facebook, who don't have the internet, who don't have a smartphone. You know what I'm saying? The baby boomers, you know, I love my parents, but at some point, they're going to pass. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be a whole new realm of individuals. That's why I keep telling people, I preach this all the time, the gap between the rich and the poor is going to be there's going to be no middle class anymore. Either you get it or you don't. I hate to say it, but it's either you get it or you don't. And so that's why, yeah, exactly. So I'm glad you know.
Really quickly, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
My stepdad, he gets out of the Navy in like May or June, and my mom's like trying to make him go back to work. I'm like, damn, he did 20 years. Like, let this man stay home. And he's an electrician. So I'm trying to like tell her like, yo, mom, like there's a million things he can do. If he wanted to play games all day at home, he could do that and find a way to make money doing it. Like, she doesn't understand that. And my pops is like 10 years younger than her. So he's like a little bit like, okay, Nicole, what are you doing? Yeah. So I have like a deadline to like show him like this shit is real. Like, I can teach you, pops. Like, you ain't got to go back to work. You did your 20 years in the Navy. You know, like, right. That's it.
And that's what I mean. Like, it's gonna get to a point. Like the baby boomers, they don't get it. It's uncomfortable for them. You know what I mean? It's uncomfortable. People fear the unknown. People fear the unknown. Naturally, as human beings, our biggest fear is the unknown. And so they don't understand it, so they fear it. They don't want to take a look at it because it scares them. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, there's 16-year-olds doing this right now, making a lot of money, 14-year-olds. Within the next 5-10 years, the way today is moving, it's moving at a fast rate. The next 5-10 years, the gap's going to be just unreal.
I was about to say something about that too. The people that are easily moved and easily believe it are the youngsters right now. It's just they're too young to join.
Right.
They're the ones that would get it and believe it and run with it right away because they're in the era of technology, internet, multimedia, all these different things. They're in that era. Right. So they would be the ones that would get it right away. You wouldn't even have to work hard to pitch it to them, but they're just too young to join.
But the thing about the young ones is that, yeah, they're too young to join, but please believe they're doing their research. They're going to YouTube and searching Facebook ads because all they hear, they're going off what they hear and see. If someone says Facebook ads and they're too young to do it, please believe. My little sister's learned so much from YouTube. It's unreal. I've never met, she knows how to draw. Yes. Everything. She literally learned everything from YouTube. If she sees something that she wants to know, she'll go to YouTube. So every little girl or every little boy that is literally like looking like I'm not old enough, they're gonna go to YouTube to find out a way to do it themselves. It's just fact. And so like that's why we live in an age where the people who are gonna make the most money are the people who have the ability to teach a skill set that makes money. That's why college is gonna be obsolete. It's gonna be obsolete because why go to college to get a degree, to get a job when you can just learn, just get the money. Skip the degree, just get the money. That's what BBM's about. You know what I'm saying? Skip the degree, let's go at the money. Who needs a degree? Who needs a piece of paper to make money when you can just make money? You know what I mean? It's like, but that's like, there's gonna be a shit ton of BBMs coming out. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a shit ton of educational, companies that want to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that teach people how to make money online. Because that's just the bread and butter. So the gap between the rich and the poor is going to be, there's going to be no middle class. And so that's
you better believe it. That's going to be eliminated. It's going to be no such thing as middle class. You either broke or you rich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's why I'm glad you guys understand. Like, for a lot of people who are new to this, who've never done network marketing, who've never done, whoever done affiliate marketing or, have went to one of those meetings, like understand that you're like, when you get invited to a network marketing meeting, you're getting information, no matter what company it is, you're getting information that is literally going to like change your life forever. Like you could think what you want about it. If I would have never went to the first network marketing company meeting I went to, I would not be educated on how fast this is moving. You know what I'm saying? The average person still thinks a 401k is going to save them. They think about job security. My mom worked at Adidas for 20 years, making $200,000 a year. They let her go on her severance and said, "Okay, bye. Thank you for your time." When that shit happened to me, I was a spoiled kid. I lived in the suburbs. I was spoiled as shit. I got everything I wanted. I'm gonna be real with you. But once she lost her job, that woke me up. I was like, oh shit. You You know what I'm saying? She made bands, and they just let her go like that because they can hire somebody else to do the same job 2 times, 3 times younger. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's why security is not real. I don't care what anybody says.
And pay them less.
Yeah,
Can I
exactly.
also say something? You can hear me?
Exactly, pay them less. And so that's why I'm like, you guys, like, it's just unreal. Like, I'm just glad you guys are getting this information. I'm glad I can be, all of us two together, and sharing this information. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important for you to know this because you need to share this to your children when you have them. If you already have them right now, you need to share this information with them. You need to groom them now. You know what I'm saying? If your child does not have a domain name of his or her name, my children, when they're born, I'm buying their domain name, their URL, their GoDaddy, because no one can own my children. Because what your name is on the internet space is, no matter how much you think, I'm not on the internet, it's not real life. It's on the internet is going to become reality. So my kids, I'm buying. Shit, Braylon Wallace, my son.
Listen.
I'm getting his domain name.
Listen. You want a website?
Hello?
Seriously, like protect you, protect your kids, because as soon as someone owns your domain name, they're gonna charge you for it. It's called digital real estate. Digital real estate. People make hundreds of thousands of dollars off digital real estate, off someone's name.
Boy, you better teach. Teach.
I'm telling you, this is like next level shit. Like, they don't teach you this in college. They don't teach you this in high school. They don't teach you. It's stuff that like you need to understand.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, it's just, you need to own everything because someone's gonna try to find a way to own you.
Can I just say something really quick?
Yeah.
If you can hear me?
Yeah.
I'm actually in college right now, and I'm thinking about dropping out just because, like, I just see, like, college is like a scam, and, like, I can make money online, just online. You know what I mean? So it's just, like, I kind of want to go that route than, like, going to college and just working a 9 to 5 till I die.
Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with college. College teaches you the basics, the things you need. You know what I'm saying? The stuff, the basic structure of a business. You still need to know that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But do not think that's all you need to know to be successful. You need to acquire different skill sets and different things that will allow you to excel. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with college. I never had anything against college. You know what I'm saying? They only teach you this much. They don't give you the whole pie. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to drop out, I'm not going to say no. I drop out.
I'm medical assisting though. I'm in medical assisting, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm probably only going to make like 30 grand a year, and like, it's comfortable living and stuff like that. Like it's what the regular quote unquote thing that people do,
Yes.
But it's just like, do I just want to like take a leap of faith and branch out and just like use the internet and be a real entrepreneur and like pursue my dreams, not society's like level or whatever.
But you can use that to help you pursue your dream though.
Yeah.
Who is this young lady speaking? What's her name? Who's the young lady speaking? Amy, how you doing, Amy? This is Latoya. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you.
Okay.
Real talk. What happened just now is you just woke up. You just got real conscious. You got hella conscious just now. And you understood the game. You got the game. You got put on real quick. And you in college. Now what I'm saying is if you going to college, then you going to college, but you have to be very strategic. If you're paying for a course, it needs to do something for you. It can't just be on a certificate saying that you did this, you did that, so you can get into this honor society or so that you could get into this beta kappa fufu, whatever group you want to call these groups. Yeah. It has to do something for you. If this doesn't do anything for you, then you might want to think about changing your major. Like for instance, trade schools are the bomb. I went to school to become a massage therapist. I could work on my own or I could work at a spa. Regardless, I'm getting money regardless. If you're going to be an auto mechanic, niggas always need their cars fixed. If you're going to be a doctor, a nigga always need fixing. If you're going to be a lawyer, somebody always need representing. So you got to really be strategic on what you're doing if you're in college. Now, if you're going in there to be somebody's I don't know, like think of anything that just really has a lot of competition in it, one, and that really is, you have to really look at, first of all, the graduation rate of the college. Then you got to look at how many people are even continuing on with the business. I know people that did nursing and they got out of nursing because it was all these hours being put in, and yeah, you're making good money, but you don't have any time freedom.
I mean, it's medical assisting, so it's not like I'm a nurse and like there's hella jobs. Like we need medical people like in the world, you know, like, and that's why I picked it, because I'm just like, it's secure. I'm always gonna have a job. I can move anywhere like in the world, and I'm gonna have a job. But like, it's like I'm not gonna be balling, you know, like being a medical assistant. And
you're not.
Is it my dream? No, but I'm doing it to survive. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Everything that I learned, I didn't learn in college. I take on online courses, not online classes, online courses that you get to learn anything from stocks, anything from financial investments, anything from CPA, multi-level marketing, and I pay for all those courses. They don't teach it to you in college. Even anything from IT, like if I wanted to learn about IT, web design, I could just go online and take a course, pay for it, and I get the same knowledge that a person that went to college or went to a trade school or went to an accredited school to get. The information is out there. You just got to research, and you don't need college to do it. I'm not speaking against college because, you know, Big Brother always listening. We just talking. But if you really want to do anything, there's other ways of doing it. It's just a lot of people don't know about it, and they're not being told about it. And people don't research. We take everything laying down.
Amy, how far are you into your course?
Okay, like I'm seriously like it's a year-long course, right? And then I'm almost done with like the first term, but it's just like my mind like hasn't been in it. Like my mind's more into BBM and stuff like that. So it's just like I'm spending more of my time like the entrepreneur side. And it's just like I've heard, you know, you hear people like, you know, I'm a college dropout and like they're making six figures, you know what I mean? So it's just like, is college really for me? Like, can I make it without settling for like a 9 to 5?
Of course. I think that we all have to, I'm not going to say by law, but like none of us are going to tell you to drop out of college. But it's obvious that we all are kind of on the same wave. I would look like I've done dental assisting, graduated, hated it. Like I've done, you know, different things and always I hated it. And that's my personal reasons. But you just have to think like, are you doing it to like what you're doing it for? If you're doing it because you need to reestablish yourself, then finish. You know what I mean? But like if you're just doing it because you're supposed to do it, like I went to school after college, like because you're supposed to. Of course, you know what I mean? Like, if you're just doing it just because you're going through the motions and you really don't want to do it, then, you know, you kind of...
Don't waste your money. Then don't waste your money.
Yeah, girl,
you know, we've passed the era of, you know, going to college and getting a good job. We've passed that era. Our parents lived in that era. You know, you go to school, you graduate, and then you get a great job, but
that ain't even true.
But it's a scam, though. Like, it's a scam for most people. Like, you go to a 4-year college, you come out making $10 an hour.
Girl, yes.
My mom has a PhD, you know, and she's miserable, and she works for admissions at a tech school, basically.
Listen, I know people that will rave about going to college, and they just got certificates sitting on their wall.
Look at that. My friend's been going to college for 9 years now to become a doctor, and he called me 2 days ago just to tell me that he's wasted 9 years of his life, literally.
Damn.
Like, he's like, I just realized I've been wasting so much money, and he took what he had left, and he's starting his own thing now out in San Diego.
Now check this out. Obama didn't even pay for his college tuition until he made that book. When Obama wrote that book, that's what paid off all of his fees and stuff from tuition when he went to school. How about that? So that nigga was in debt before he even became president. He had to become an author to pay off all of his debt.
And then what Terrell was speaking on earlier, I mean, it's kind of off topic, but the whole thing about like teaching your kids and stuff. Like, that's why I have my daughter sitting right here next to this call, because, like, you know, I don't know if she's even listening, but whatever she retains, hopefully, like, it stays with her. Because I was thinking about this one time. I was in 7th grade, and we had to play this game where we all had to draw a job out of a hat, and then we had to like learn like how to budget our lives with that job. And I remember asking the teacher, like, is there any way for us to make more money, or is this our limit of money making? She was like, no, because all jobs are like that. And then I was like, what about an entrepreneur? Because I learned that word from my dad. And she was like, well, being an entrepreneur, like 5% of people succeed at that. And then they'll eventually you just don't ever want to do that with your life. And she told a class of 30 kids, like, don't do that, you know? And that's what school is teaching you. Like, it's teaching you how to be a slave.
Think about it. Think about it like this.
Yes, Amanda. Yes, girl. Yes.
Think about it like this. Subconsciously, children, they retain more than you'll ever know. Right now, subconsciously, she might not be paying attention, but she's hearing keywords.
And she sees it. She sees it happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my little sister is smart. My little sister she's just what it is. You know what I mean? And she's like someone I look up to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and she's only 14. And her wisdom and you know, her smart, it's just like, it's crazy to me. I'm like, how do you even know that? You know what I mean? So subconsciously, it's like she's listening to this. And so like these type of calls, I'm glad she's here. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch my language next time. If I say anything, I'm sorry. Okay. But
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, she's cool with it.
Okay. But yeah, she you know, she's just subconsciously listening. And that, like at the end of the day, like when I tell you guys like why I love this shit, like I just post my Snapchat, everybody talking. I love this because it's like, this is how you make impact. You want to make $1 million, you got to impact 1 million people. You know what I'm saying? And you have to impact 1 million people. And so everything that we're talking about right now, this conversation, it went from ads to like this is like real shit. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody here needs to really attain the information that is being provided. Don't just listen to it and one ear out the other. You know what I'm saying? Like I see Jacqueline on the call. Jaden needs a domain name. It might cost you a little bit, but you don't want anybody to domain. If you know your kid and you're going to teach him a skill set that could change his life to where he doesn't have to go to college, you know what I mean? He's going to need to own his name. You have to own everything at this point. We're getting to an age that fraud is real. You know what I'm saying? People are taking other people's identities left and right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just the times we're moving into. And this needs to be taught to children and the youth. And so I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, if we can impact and literally teach these skill sets, teach these type of teachings to children, women, you know what I'm saying, alike, man, it could take us, 10 years to really, really impact a lot of people, or it could take us a month. Either way, if we stay consistent, we're going to win the race. You know what I mean?
Yo, my whole objective, honestly, like once I really like have all of this mastered, I want to teach kids because they're the only ones worth really pouring into, you know? Like my niece, when she sees me, she's 6. And, you know, like she's in kindergarten. And when she sees me all the time, like on the computer, she's always like, TT, I want to work with you. TT, I want to help you make money. And like she hears things and she sees it and she thinks everything's wine. So she's like, TT, I want to help, because I take her to my wine tasting sometimes, you know, like they're kid friendly, like with the real estate agents and stuff. So like she sees it happening and she's like, TT, I want to help. And I'm like, you know what? You need to practice your reading so that you can help me. Practice your writing so that you can type this stuff for me one day. Like I just try to like, you know, encourage her, like focus on your school and then you can help me, because she don't even know how to read yet. But when she does, like it's game over. Like there's no reason why, like your Bianca's son, he's like 10 and he lives on, these kids are living on YouTube. Like Terrell said earlier, when these 16-year-olds, like I know some kids who are under 18 who are doing like not full on, but like I have a leader from a past company whose son is like a teenager and he has a Forex like trading account open. It's his, but it's really his son who trades on it. And I'm like, yo, you trust your son like that? And he's like, I'm teaching him. And I'm like, damn, okay. Like I see you, like it's crazy. Like pour into your kids, man, for real. Pour into these kids.
And that's why I feel like this is just this. I feel like this movement is, you know, it's just meant to open up people's brains and open up people's, and you know, just give them what they do with the information is up to them. But ultimately, it's just to put it in front of them and then have and allow them to make an educated decision. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. And, you know, and I want you guys, you know, again, to reiterate the vision behind this and my passion behind this and the image that I wanted to give this movement. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm 27 years old. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I mean? I've come, you know, I feel like I'm growing into my true adulthood, if that makes sense. Like my wisdom, and you know, I think about my little sister now. It's like before, like when I was like 20, like even a year ago. Like I can't tell you guys enough. I was talking to Toy about this. Like even me being here and being by myself, you know what I'm saying, for a while, it's just like I really like thought, I'm like, okay, everything, especially like I'm gonna keep real with you guys. Like you guys have opened my eyes to it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I have that balance now. You know what I'm saying? Like I have that balance of, okay, I know when to be a manly man, but I know how to, you know, still have emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm comfortable with my emotions. Like when it comes to business, I'm a shark like a motherfucker. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm pretty. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like others outside life, like my mom was never in the, like my mom lived on the other side of the country. You know, my parents were divorced. You know what I'm saying? So like I always knew they just like be a shark, just grind. You know what I'm saying? Be a shark. And so like talking to you guys and talking to my mom on a regular basis, it's just like, okay, I learned to adapt and adjust and balance. Like when I talk to you guys, I can't talk to you guys the same way, but I can still convey the same message. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a different type of talk. So I'm learning. When I talk to my sister now, it's like I'm getting that balance. You know what I'm saying? So like as much as I'm helping you guys are helping me too. Like don't think it's just like a one-sided thing. Like I definitely appreciate every single one of you and the value that you guys bring to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love doing this. I want to bring you guys as much value as I can because I feel like we're helping each other out. You know what I'm saying? It's ultimately making me a better person.
Teaching you how to talk to your future daughters.
You know what I'm saying?
Without making them cry all the time.
Right. You guys, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I have my time. But, you know, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. And so it's like, it's about what I do from here on out. You know what I mean? And so, again, I appreciate you guys. I don't want to take anybody more time than that. We've been on about an hour now. I know. We always get going. You know what I'm saying? But I love it though because it keeps the culture. You know what I'm saying? It keeps it exciting. But I want to cut it off though, just so we can save some more for Monday tomorrow's get starting webinar with Nicole. You know, if anybody has anybody new, I'll have the video in the group tonight that you guys can send out to people. That way, if you have people who are just like, I don't know what's going on, this and that, they can get kind of a better picture painted for them. So I'll have that video in the group tonight. I'll edit it right now when I get off the call. And we'll kind of go from there. We'll have a great week. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a great week. We'll have an excellent week. Next week. I'm really excited, okay?
One thing really quick.
Yeah.
You guys, I made a PDF, and it's like my getting started, basically informational sheet or whatever. It's got, like, I'm pretty much just going to keep adding a list until we get, the website's going to be up and running soon anyway. But it's to really send out to people who are still having issues, like not just setting up their system, like literally getting started, So if anyone has any suggestions of things like that could have helped them, get started, just message me and I'll add that in there. I'll show you guys what I have. I'll send it to the group. And then like anything that I can add on to that, just let me know. And that's that.
Awesome.
I don't think of everything.
Wednesday. Toya's gonna wake up on Wednesday.
Hey.
For real.
Hell, I'm gonna wake up on Wednesday.
Wait, who's saying for real? Is that somebody that fell asleep too? Come on, cause point him out. Who's saying for real?
What time on Wednesdays?
No, I'm gonna do it right after whatever call. It's probably gonna be like 12 a.m. to be honest with you, when everyone is still kind of up. It's probably gonna be around that time.
Because I feel like nobody.
I'm not even gonna play myself and try to do a 10 a.m. session with y'all. So I'm gonna probably do it like right after whatever call happens on Tuesday. I'll probably do it directly after that, and we'll just go into it.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll keep Tuesday nice and short then. I mean, I'll make it an hour, and then Toya can do what you gotta do. Actually, I'll do like 30 minutes, and then I'll let Toya do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I won't keep y'all but an hour. I'll try to make it an hour. Sometimes I could go a little over, but I'll try my best to make it an hour.
Actually, matter of fact, the branding side will be done. I'll let you take Tuesday. All right, just take Tuesday, and whatever time you're free that evening, we can just go from there. All right.
Right.
I'm gonna have to miss that call, y'all.
So just to make sure, these are all recorded, right? Because I'm always working at 7. Like I was able to get on this one because it's Sunday, but like Monday through Thursday, I'm at work until like 9.
I got you, Mama. I literally just recorded this one.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right, ladies, have a good one. Be blessed.
You guys have a good one.